All right. And as far as the reverse cards, I'm going to talk about them in reverse and straight up because I have found with these readings, I've had comments from you guys that they've made sense both ways. So, some readers don't read reversed. I didn't at first, then, I do now, but I want to talk about the meanings both ways. All right. So again, this is your environment card, the challenge, the unexpected, and the outcome card. Your first card in the environment card is the Knight of Pentacles. And I'm really enjoying that this is in your first position. I'm feeling like this person is grounding you. This would be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, sun, moon, or rising. This person feels like that I feel like they're indebted to you. For some of you, they come up as they're overflowing with wanting to help you out, give you advice, give you suggestions, help you, just rock and roll, keep the flow going. They are there for stability, support. Turn on my light, look at my crystal as well. For some of you, they have felt like they've come out of nowhere. It's like, I haven't seen this person in ages, and and now they want to help me. This is great. It's a little bizarre, a little interesting, but you're open to it. Some of you maybe not. That could be the opposite, that you've known this person and they all of a sudden or out of nowhere want to be of help to you, of support to you, help you get your finances on track, help you make your business grow, help you at work. It could be a coworker that you didn't expect, something of that nature. I do feel like they're a benefit. They also could be a parent. They also could be a mother or a father. The knights can be, this one is usually a knight is a man or a guy in the artwork. This is a woman. So knights can be either. And so it could be a parent. It could be a parent loaning you money, helping you get an enterprise going, helping you fund a trip that you so want to go on. And that trip could be a business trip or a little placation. That's what I call it these days, placating. That may mean something totally different. So yeah, this particular Knight of Pentacles is in your environment. And this Pentacles is facing the challenge card. And the challenge card for you guys is the same as the Magician card in traditional tarot. And the Magician card uses all the elements as you can see, here's the Pentacle, the Cup, the Sword, and she's holding the wand, and she's wanting to control her destiny. So this is in your challenge or obstacle position. Okay, so what does this mean? That, maybe controlling your own destiny has been challenging. Maybe you've had people tugging on you and you've needed some time or wanted to take the time to be able to work on your own stuff, your own creative projects, your own endeavors, your own ventures. And maybe people have been tugging on you. It could be that we just moved out of Mercury retrograde. That delays a lot of projects. That it could be that, you've had a sense of blocks, delays, frustrations. When is this going to happen? Come on, let's go. Now, if that's in the upright, if it's in reverse, then this would be a really interesting card to read in reverse, because it's the opposite of moving things forward is not moving things forward. And so that's sort of like redundant, isn't it? There's been some sort of challenge for you of being able to do that. I feel like this person, and then I'm looking at the third card, you have some people in your cards this particular 2 weeks from May 15th to the 31st, excuse me. And so I feel like there's support for you. I also feel like it's like there's a bridge. You know, it's like you're on this bridge. Which way should I go? How do I keep my life moving in order to make the income I need to make, to pay my bills, to, live the way I need to live or want to live, eat, the food I want to eat. And I do feel like some of you as well are into organic, either growing your organic food or you've been purchasing some organic vegetables, fruits, vegetables, and making those dishes at home. I feel like some of you have been doing that. I'm just looking into the crystal to see what other... for some of you, and this is just, I feel like it's for a slight few of you, this has to do with taking care of animals. I don't know if some of you have sick pets or they need obedience school and you're having to do extra work to, or it's feeling like extra work when you come home. It's like, oh, wow, now I have to take care of, Fluffy or Fido or, I'm being silly here, but you're taking care of your pets. And this not only has to do with dogs, but cats. It could even be, farm animals, just saying. All right. So a little bit of delay, a little bit more of a feeling of work burden that could be your obstacle. Now, the unexpected is the King of Chalices, or the same as the King of Cups. And, this could be you, Pisces. This could be you in this card. The king can either be a man or a woman, but the king has sort of mastered his emotions. It could also be you or a Scorpio or a Cancer, sun, moon, or rising. Do you hear that ambulance, that siren? Wow. Okay. Well, interesting, because the King of Cups does represent healing, emotional, physical healing. A cup can be a doctor, a therapist, physical therapist. So maybe that some of you all have needed that, have had knee surgery, foot surgery, something around your waist. I'm not really sure what that is. It feels a tightening. I'm not really sure what that's about. And your lower stomach, for some of you all, for some of you women, it could be like hormonal stuff. So if this is a physician or a healer, someone who does holistic healing, maybe that's what you're looking for. And it could be that you find out about this King of Cups, and this helps you overcome the anxiety or the physical issues that you're having. Again, I'm not really sure this is you. If it is, it's you feeling like, you're starting to master your emotions. Things are not such a seesaw any longer. There's a little bit more balance in your life. And you have moments of clarity and comfort. Looking into my crystal to see if there's any other advice or suggestions that I can give you. Yeah, some of you have been through a little bit of a rocky path here. And this path, it's like a slope up and then a slope down, and a slope up, then a slope down. It's like, you feel some good times, and it's been wavering for a lot of you. That's a better word, probably wavering, back and forth. Is my life going to move forward, or am I at a standstill? Okay. Yeah, so let me know in the comments below who this King of Cups can be. Does this feel like you? Pisces, or does it feel like another water sign or someone who has the essence of the water signs? Now, I know other readers say it always is one of the signs that it attributes to. So, but just let me know in the comments below. This B around here is for emotional abundance. So no matter what, the unexpected is like, oh, wow, feeling good. Maybe you're going to a fun play, and there's fun things that come up and you get an offer of opportunity to do so, or a social engagement. It might also be that this could be another thing, that you're asked to come to a party and you're like, oh, I don't know. I'm not really sure. Or an event with some other people. I'm not sure I want to do that, but it would do you good. You may get some business contacts out of this particular event. And it could be around this King of Cups. But just saying, if something like that comes up and you're sort of teetering on whether you should go or not go, if you feel like putting on some, a nice outfit and you feel like doing something different, I would advise you to go ahead and go. Have fun. And your last card is the outcome card. This is the Six of Pentacles. This card represents to me either you're loaning money, you're loaning your time, or you're getting a loan for possibly a house or a car, or someone's being very gracious and generous with you. Either way, it's one or the other. So let's see what we pick up from here. Well, what I'm noticing is her dark blue dress, and then between her arm and her body, there's a little bit of this yellow. I feel like for some of you all, I don't know why I was pinpointed on that, some truth, some light's going to come out about a one or two situations you've been in, and you've been, I think I said earlier, maybe for you, things have felt a little foggy, but I do feel like some truth is coming out. I do feel like that you'll feel more in the generous mode. Let's see. This guy has his hand behind his back. So always discern who you give money to or who you loan money to, if it is in fact you are the one loaning money. I feel like either way, money is going to be exchanged, philanthropic services. It could be, again, going back to animals, animal rights, standing up for that, marching in the streets, some of you, or it could be not only animal rights, but for any type of belief or movement that you are involved with. You could be doing that as well. Some of you really standing up for what you believe in, like waving your flags and your banners. Yeah, okay. I was looking at my crystal of that. And, this particular Six of Pentacles also represents harmony. So maybe harmony with your money, starting to see a little bit more balance with your income. It's like maybe at the end of May that you're not in the red anymore, as maybe you were towards the beginning of the month or the middle of the month. You're starting to feel like you're back in black. So let me know what this Six of Pentacles means to you. I'm going to draw a couple of clarification cards. Wow, okay. Well, the Earth Mother, the same as the Empress card. So she's the archetypical mother. She gives birth. She gives birth to babies. She gives birth to new ideas. She's loving. She's generous. This could also mean, I was talking about your mother earlier. It could have been this card that I was talking about. This could be a mother figure. So she may be coming into your life more, supporting you more. It could be you feeling like you're ready to birth your ideas to make more money. And as you can see, she's about 9 months pregnant. So that's interesting. That card came up after I talked about. Okay, let's see what else comes up for Pisces. Clarification. Being a little bit pickier this time. So this one wanted to come out. And this is the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups represents to me a water sign again, which would be you, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So interestingly enough, as I tossed this card down, because I was saying, oh, no one wants to come out of it, but this one eventually did. He's facing the King of Cups. And as you can see, he's making an offer. This could, again, be a social engagement. Not to repeat myself, but I'm just feeling like a social engagement could come up. It could be a proposal. It could be a proposal of a job. It could be a proposal of marriage. But these cup cards feel really good for me, for you, and making you more calm, more relaxed, feeling like your heart is singing a little bit more, that you're a little bit more settled and happier emotionally. So again, this could very well be an invitation. It's coming up for you in the month of May. All right. I'm wanting to keep this Empress card out. I'm not going to include her in the additions, but you can see her face. For some reason, it feels important to see her face. Okay, so the Knight, we have 1. The Magician, we have 1, so that's 2. The King, we have 1. All the court cards are 1. So 1, 2, 3, and 6 is 9. And 9 is about compassion, service to others, love, responsibility. And I feel like that's what you're wanting to provide to others. And I also feel like that's what you need to accept for yourself. Do you know what I'm saying? It's great that we give others that, but how can we accept it for ourselves and acknowledge it and take it in and work with self-love? And the 9 in the major arcana cards is the same as the Hermit card. And the Hermit card talks about introspection, for enlightenment, for personal growth, being a mentor to others, or finding a mentor for yourself. And this very well could be what these 2 cards are. First, I wanted to point towards this is your mentoring, but this could also be someone mentoring for you. So, seeking that inner wisdom for personal growth.